What else though? What else I show you? Is that it? Nothing else?
I'm so confused.
I'm not.
Standing look in the mirror, how could you face that? Mask on, don't even know where my face at. Plenty don't even know what waste that. All these in the room, how could you waste that? Huh? Why would you chase that? It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. No matter what, I'ma stay black. It's a never-ending run on this racetrack. Need more jewelry. What I tell myself as I'm writing my eulogy.
What I show you on my phone?
How you put up with this foolery?
And what else? Cause you have no memory. No, I know you can think. I know you know what it is. So think hard. Nope.
Oh, she made it on basketball?
Made what? She didn't try out. They going. She's still in training.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks,
the Spider-Man movie!
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers.
So?
And this will be a touchback. As
no, because they gotta go to bed at 8:30, right? The movie's on. This is a 2-hour movie.
So? We can watch half and watch the other half tomorrow.
No, because I want to watch it.
And what? No, I saved them. So I'm no longer.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you.
What?
It's time for Smith.
You picked that off?
Intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Wow.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score. It's a Packer
That's how saying his closing speed is like 99.99.
Yes.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up, though, did they? But the defense...
That's like saying his closing speed is like 99.99.
And a great way for them to start.
But now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
I'm like, does that mean his closing speed? I'm like, that means he gets acceleration 99?
Now a handoff looking right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle to Smith. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult.
Same shit. It's like, well, okay, why didn't he close in on that one?
Shallow, going through defenders, using
Same
guys
fucking
almost
pass.
as screens in order to get
Same
open.
can't be making
That
up
makes
bullshit,
things
man.
tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Back to throw here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Look at the ball completely outside of the body. You're going to tell me he closed in the speed so fast that he caught the ball to the outside.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
So fucking weird, man.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now that'll be tipped.
Oh, man, come on, man.
Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off.
And this throw will be intercepted. He's picked off near
Where's
his
the
own
69,
38, and he's able to get it back.
Yeah, but you not understand the point. What we're saying is that
When I saw the pressure
if
coming at him, that just looked
this is a
problematic.
quiz,
Hit him as he threw it,
those are gimme
and the
A's.
interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man
Not
who
a
stood in
gimme
this
D.
spot before. He always talked about
You're saying it went up, but did it go up because you sitting at the F?
And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
That's the point. That's the part you don't get though. You're thinking the 69 is fine. The 69 is not fine. It's still considered a failure. No matter how you look at it.
Now out of the gun. And spins away. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone.
That's all I kept
before
saying.
going
That's all I
out.
kept
He
saying.
goes
Like,
for
dude, stop
18
worrying
there
about
as the
little
drive
shit.
will
You think about, no,
continue.
I need to go up big.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game.
That's like
to take some
that's the
pressure
main point I
off,
kept trying to
'cause
tell you.
the quarterback's
If you
been
think you
struggling
got
a
it,
little bit.
then make sure you got it. Don't assume you got it. Quiz yourself to the point to where you know for a fact you got it. Don't just look at the word and be like, okay, I got it. Yeah, think about biology is about like, do you understand what it is? A hypothesis. Like do you understand what a hypothesis is? Not the definition, but do you understand what it is to the point where you're not gonna get tricked if they say if they give you an example out of a hypothesis and something like, okay, what is this
We just saw a great
theory
example
of?
of what we
And
talked
you be
about
like,
with his
what?
coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play
You study so
and
you don't
flowing
get
to make
tricked.
the stop before it turns into something big.
Not to where you're looking for like familiar words that are gonna like make you think that you know the word or you know what it is. You're doing it, and if you're trying to do visualization, memory stuff, then that's gonna you're gonna get tricked every time on a test.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Read it well, and it's picked. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, they
Yeah,
didn't
so
exactly show
and he
patience
asked him
there,
about the
did
test.
they?
The
Just
quiz is
down the
like,
score, they come
do you
out
think? I
firing
mean,
right
she's not
away
giving you
and compound
what's the definition
things
of
by
this?
throwing
What's
an
the definition of
interception.
that?
They put their defense
She's
in
not
a
doing
really
that, right?
tough spot.
Then why are you messing up then?
They've got good starting field position
Hey,
as they
man,
come up here
you need
first
to
and
simplify
10.
your priorities, man. If you want to put 2 hours into that, and you want to only put 20 minutes into
Trying
like
to shake
to
off
study,
the
make sure
interception. He'll look to
answer
throw.
to something.
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And what a return as he
Yeah, wait
brings
an
us
option,
all
man.
the way back
I'm
to the
going to put in 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours of this to the point to where the battery goes dead.
repeatedly earlier
And I'm
in the
only
week
put
in our
like 20 minutes
meetings.
into like
We
studying
need some
other
plays
stuff.
from our defense here on the road early. They got
Study for
one.
fit.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the
Man, I
other
believe you, man.
defense is
I'm telling
rated
you,
higher
study for
than
fit.
them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
So,
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
No.
Extra point right down the middle.
And
your
mama used to
tied
work
at 7.
Starbucks, not me. Talking to Qatar. I said your mama used to work at Starbucks, not me. Why you asking me if I used to work at Starbucks? I used to work at Walmart.
Walmart?
Walmart and Kmart. Yeah.
My friend's trying to work at Chick-fil-A. I was like, okay, make sure to bring me some of those waffle fries.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
No, we don't.
This is taken at his 4.
I saw a video on that.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Is that the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Well, something was tickling my nose, and I was like, what the heck is that?
Detroit! Here we go now. Green.
Be gone!
Green, 39.
He's right. Sorry, man.
On first down, they drop to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. It's caught at the 10. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 41 yards.
If we're walking down the street, we had to
The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They've got it first and goal at the 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Touchdown, Packers. And as his guys are in for 6. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set. And racing, going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just
grab and pick you up, or leave you on your feet?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Yeah.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Everything all about sitting on your hip.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense
I
now
drop my weight,
back onto the
and I
field.
put my leg, my
And for them, a
inside leg on
touchdown
the
their
outside
last
of the
go
leg.
around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
And at the
plotting
same
for this
time,
drive, when
when
you
I
start
get my
thinking to
leg
yourself, okay, what
wrapped
are we
up on
going to
here,
do? You don't go away from what you did before
hey,
because
pick them
that
up at the
worked.
same time.
But you have to be prepared for
You gotta be
wrinkles
strong
and
enough to do it.
counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
But you got to do it really quick before they go into like a wide stance. So they can go right into a wide stance. And if they go into a wide stand, then you have to be strong enough to get your leg under his leg when he's a wide stand, just to get him off balance.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll be hit as he releases
And then from that point, when you grab the inside leg from your inside leg here, you try to lift him up from your hip. And from there, you got to grab his leg and lift him up at the same time.
This week he's under
Take his ass right down to the
50%.
ground.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
It's one
Line
of
of
the moves where
scrimmage
you
again
got to
at
be strong enough to
25,
grab.
second
You
and
know how to
10.
use your hips and your body to.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The open man is Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
You still shouldn't let your knee hyperextend. You should keep something up under your knee while you're icing it. At least, no, like use your shoe.
What?
Use your shoe.
Oh. Sorry, I was confused.
I wasn't.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good headed scheme going.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He's going to field this at the 4.
Whoa.
Yep.
With Charles Davis on Brandon Gaudin, 2nd quarter about to get under.
Because they don't have no sugar in it. That's why it tastes weird, y'all.
No, I actually like the drink. I'm saying the watermelon one.
Oh. So they think because you're black.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
Oh, he's got a man wide open. Could
He threw it anyway. I didn't think he was going to throw it
He's going to
anyway.
get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Yeah. Twitch be acting up.
No. Well, you have to have a PC, that's why.
Oh, it should work right here. But
No, I'm saying PC gamers are better.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They're going to look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
He's going to do it. Do it. Show your skills. Show everyone how you are the man. I knew it. I knew he was going to go for it. Where he at? Right there. Hey.
And they'll run it here. Then he gets the first down yardage.
They gave him the first down?
He's brought down at the 6. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Whatever, man. That shit's so fucking... so inconsistent.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Thank you. Go down, boy.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Pops
free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Here we go. Man 98.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So back-to-back incompletions. And that
he only got 90-something hands, so why would he hold on to the ball?
Looking to throw. And this one is incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus. You know?
Yeah.
Or mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And it's taken in at the 9. Look at this spin. Balance. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Detroit!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep down.
Come on, man. Give me that. Thank you.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 22.
Come on, man.
Haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
Don't need to be booing nobody. You ain't got to boo nobody.
Probably back before you were born. If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ohio! Here we go!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now back to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1,
once you
that's all
finish
they
eating,
needed
man.
to keep the drive going. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Yeah. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Oh, God, dude, I'll put you back there, man.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case. That play got bottled up.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And a short gain down to about the 33. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, there's no fucking way. I threw the ball up in the air.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
I can't believe they gave him that deflection,
man.
man.
Back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Gone! Detroit!
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
Gone! Detroit!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Packers get set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the 1st half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. they're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He took that.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field.
Thank you. There you go, fat boy.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
That dude took him like 20 days to get up.
There as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Let me spin out, dude. Oh my God.
Get him over the 40 to the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Bears on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are in for 6.
Hey, he couldn't even turn up the fucking goddamn
long
corner.
run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Hey, get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw here.
Oh, why did I move, man?
Crossing route. A good pickup there at 22.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Detroit! Detroit!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Ends up a night.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought you did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe
not let me have it.
Zone blitz scheme.
Yes, ma'am.
You can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't
said somebody's
matter.
at the door?
You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and
No.
cover downfield.
Well, what's up?
Play action, they'll throw.
Oh, they gave that dude that. See, man, that's that shit I can't stand. This Superman fucking tackle.
Nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Fucking goddamn Superman shit.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Look at that. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
47. interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. In for the score. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. Fighting through. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Back now at Lambeau. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh my God! Now fucking God! Now my quarterback act like an idiot.
To that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Nah, he don't want to throw the ball right.
No pick, just incomplete that time. The Bears on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd
He just threw the
and 8.
ball like that.
Over the middle, complete. That's Phillips. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Dancing to his left. And no, it's incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers
only me, I can have some players with 99 hands and still drop the fucking ball every time they touch it.
Ready to go.
Just don't fucking make no sense.
Situation, if they get a field goal out of this, it helps. But a touchdown
I'm the only
really
motherfucker, I swear to God.
secure the victory.
You know what I'm thinking right here? In the West Coast offense,
Who's the same with 99 motherfucking
every time
hands?
they throw the football, they say you're either throwing it for a touchdown or a check down. In this case, it's either taking time off the clock or getting that touchdown that really puts you in firm control. I think they'll go either way on this one.
And he's going to take it in.
I only do, man.
Packers.
Dudes can put 2 hands on the ball
As
and
his
just drop
guys
this
are
shit.
in for 6, and the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches.
Only had a few games where these dudes actually catch the fucking ball.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The Bears on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Oh, I feel right at the fucking button that time.
Picked off at the 39. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 47. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Packers. In for the score. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Phillips. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Phillips. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Flex round! Flex round!
Back to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down.
Flex round! Flex round!
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Now this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He got 29 yards that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
319! 319!
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. Looking to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, He's just singing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
But
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the fifth tune.
She left Scales way behind, but he's just saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
No gain on the play there, second down. Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. A gain of 3, second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there.
Oh, this nigga called timeout.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll look to throw.
And then he drops the ball.
Complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And now before this
the best tackler,
we're going to get a timeout
just
here.
fucking.
That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. As his guys are in for 6. And the Packers are pouring it on. And his kick is right through. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, Did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this? And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hey, we got four down. Check it back.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Their goal from the start was to at least finish 500. This loss, however, guarantees a losing record.
And that can't leave a good taste in anyone's mouth. You talk about front office, ownership, coaches, players, everyone. 8-8 is the minimum for any team to think that they had a decent year. Now, a losing season, hard to spin that one.